And they've all got full caterpillars. Some of them are hanging out on top. That means they're done eating, which is good. Wow. You can just watch it for a second if you want. Wow. Look at that. See the red wiggler? It's a worm eating the rice. Well, there was more a second ago. You see the isopod, the roly-poly, and the springtails. There's more worms. But yeah, I had a chunk of brown rice and I wasn't gonna eat it, so I just threw it in the tank and they're happy, I'm happy. Hi everybody, Jason Sebastian, Butterfly Square Garden. Welcome back to the channel. This is a place where you can be free to be yourself, a place where we treat you like dirt, which is a joke because we make the best dirt in all the land. And we're also really good at taking care of plants and animals. So here's your daily dose of something beautiful. Say hello to my Phalaenopsis. You can see one of the petals has a nip taken out of it because I knocked the whole table over. All 4 of my Phalaenopsis landed on the ground upside down, but they all survived. This one I dropped last year. That's why that line, the whole leaf was flipped over and I didn't cut it. It stayed, fell a second time, and has scars on the leaf over there. But other than that, this one leaf was all up and it got squished flat. Other than that, totally fine. This one literally completely out of its pot and I had to put it back in. And I didn't even bother stuffing anything down. So everyone is just really happy. My strawberry, my tomato, I'm going up the wall now. My bog / aquarium, the duckweed. That's not even all of it. I've started dividing it up. Same thing with the Java moss. This is one of my favorite cups right now. Duckweed, Java moss, couple snails. I'm starting to put those on windsills, like right there. This is another duckweed, Java moss, snail jar. That's one of my favorite mosses right now. I'm starting to understand how moss works. Not necessarily about misting it all the time, but keeping it humid with fresh air. And then the crown jewel, my sphagnum moss, which is growing really, really well. And that's probably one of the most valuable things I own, my live sphagnum moss. So I've got one here, and then that's the other one. It started out in the petri dish and it's growing up and over. That's my spag. Here's another duckweed Java moss. You know, I'm just really enjoying that setup. Some more jasmine. You guys didn't say hello to Jasmine today, but say hello to Jasmine. Even though getting your camera to focus on a flower is like one of the most difficult things ever. But yeah, over here is my Phalaenopsis, which if I were to lean in and smell, it smells like honey. This is a fragrant Phalaenopsis, and it didn't start smelling until the 3rd year maybe, after I'd converted it to water culture. My gardenia cutting is doing really well. Wrinklealia glauca has not flowered yet, but it probably will from that spike. Same thing with my Sherry babies, all 4 of them. Haven't really flowered yet. I think this one did, but not much. Lots of new growth. La 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 la. That's a couple things going on in my life. Other than that, today my project is going to be, you guys remember how I mount and pin butterflies? Those are my painted ladies. I've got some monarchs for special people. I want to make more of these. All of the ones that I have left have chipped wings. They're missing antenna. They're imperfect because I keep giving my perfect ones away. So that's my project for today. Over here, what I really wanted to say to you guys, what I'm excited about. Ta-da! Look at that. We have lots of caterpillars. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups here, and they've all got full caterpillars. Some of them are hanging out on top. That means they're done eating, which is good because the food is covered with a layer of poop now. If I were to show you one more, here's some more. They're like really big fat chunkers. They're like 4 times bigger than they were when we got them. It's crazy. So they're still eating food. It got really cold last night, and it's gonna get really cold again. And I plugged in my heating mat, but it got like really hot, and I don't want to. I would rather them be too cold than too hot. So I let them be cold, and they're alive this morning. I have 1 more cup in the other room, and that's the project, is to carry them to term. You know, it's like we're having a baby. I gotta raise the first generation so that the first round of butterflies mate, I already have burdock so that they can lay their eggs on. Once I have the burdock with eggs, then I can start giving that away. That is the prime, whatever it's called, the jewel, the crescendo. This is my product, is having the burdock with the leaves having painted lady eggs on them, so that way I can bring that to Bound Park, to Church on the Hill, to the Bronx Zoo, all of those things. I love you, Bronx Zoo, but it's so far away. I just want to go to I just want to walk outside in my backyard and have everything right there. So the people there, they got a shipment. That's what I heard in passing. Someone was whispering it to someone else, and I was in the room, but they got a shipment, and that's what they're doing over there. They're unpacking boxes. Ooh, the swallowtails. Ooh, the tiger stripes. I don't know all of them because I'm the one who is raising the caterpillars and making the butterflies. And they just stand in the greenhouse and tell you don't touch them, you know? So there's the difference. I took the job because I wanted exposure and to get us, me and you, everyone out there, make Butterfly Garden more of a thing. because them hiring me legitimizes me in a way to say, I don't need you to hire me because I'm already doing what you hired me to do, and I'm doing a really good job of it for you. But as hard as I work for you, I'm still going to work harder for myself, you know? So that's what oh my God, I just, careful with kicking tables. That's literally how I knocked this over. But it's still beautiful. This one doesn't smell. So yeah, say goodbye to the butterflies, say goodbye to the caterpillars. Cross your fingers that they make it through the transition. This is kind of like the most dangerous part because they need to, first they shed their skin, then their body starts blocking a hormone inhibitor because it's like, since they're born, their bodies are prepared to make this transition, but they have a hormone that prevents it, you know? And that's actually what happens with puberty too. In people, it's like the same thing. So for their version of puberty, their body starts to digest itself. You know, everyone says that you go from caterpillar to butterfly and your body becomes a goop, but they don't explain how it happens. And it's like the body is actually digesting itself, and making anew. So they've got pads, like wing pads, I think that's what it's called. So those develop into wings, and then they use the fluids to inflate the wings, and the wings have scales on them, and that's why their name means scaly wings, Lepidoptera, I think. So anyways, it's called the J-hang, and it always stresses me out because right before they shed their skin one last time, it looks like they're dead, and a lot of times they do die. So we'll see. I didn't want to make 1,000 videos from the unboxing till now because there was nothing to show. It's like we got 6 cups of caterpillars. Each cup had 6 or 7, and hopefully they all become butterflies. But if I only need like 7 to make it through. I think the lowest amount I've ever had was like either 4 or 7. So I just need a couple to make it through the freeze over the next few days. They're indoors. They're in cups indoors, so they're super insulated. And they're next to water. They're next to like tin foil with insulation. So that was a lot of talking for me to say, hey, we're back. Sorry, I haven't been making videos, but the last week has been me like breaking my back, shoveling pig crap, you know? Like this job at a children's zoo has been landscaping, you know? I've been like, we're doing spring cleaning, so this is like boot camp, and if I can make it through a couple of weeks, they'll put me in the cush job in the office in the butterfly garden, but I haven't even gotten in the butterfly garden yet, so they're seeing if they can trust me, which obviously they can, but that's why I'm gonna make a butterfly to bribe my boss today. So that's it today, making bribes and cleaning, because that's what we do. I cleaned the laundry room for them yesterday, and they said it looked great. You know, we're an organizing field of influence. You know, holistic. So, namaste. Love you guys. Peace out. Plant native milkweed. You know, I have all that dirt. That's another thing I want to do with my 2 days off. I can't even relax. We're just walking and talking. See over here, I've got a bottle of algae. I'm starting to culture algae. Us creative people, you know, that's what we do. We just make stuff, but additive energy needs subtractive energy. You gotta learn how to clean up, y'all. So grab a broom. Okay, long video. I'm gonna upload it now. Make sure you watch it. Love you, bye. Should I get this is gonna be for what's it called? Thumbnail. Where's the thumbnail? Tell me when. When? That's a good thumbnail. Click. Okay, got it. 15-minute video, we did it. Hope you like the update. We'll keep you guys posted. Bye. Wow. You can just watch it for a second if you want. Nope. See, I try to give you light, but the light makes it worse. So, anyways. Okay. Love you guys. I'm gonna say 2 more weeks till we have butterfly eggs. You hear me? 2 weeks. We're gonna have butterflies in April. That's probably the earliest I've ever got it started. God, I'm so good at this job. I love you guys. Thanks for helping me out. It's a group effort.